Did I come in this way? Because this is a weird spot for it to have put me. Oh, what's this box? Whole extinguisher. I don't need that. An address of like 6 people.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous.
Ada, really, I'm serious. Stay out there.
If it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Ada, be quiet.
Should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam. Oh, look at dog meat.
Ad Victoriam. By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Dog meat, did you just add Victoriam? Oh, you are the sweetest dog. He's so smart. Elder Maxon, you wanted to speak with me? His coat. This is... I think it's part of a mod that I've got that fancies up his uniform. I don't actually know what he wears typically, but it's pretty nice.
Elder Maxon?
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Oh, Daddy Maxon. Hello. Careful, I thought we were preparing for war. If you say so, if you cared about them, I can see that.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
Let's see. If you want a morals lecture, you're going to convince me you're right, or I'm convinced. So, like I said, I'm trying to play him as if he wants the best for people, and so I feel like he would probably be somewhat against.
I know this is overwhelming for you, but I'd appreciate your attention.
I'm thinking. Jeez.
I hope this isn't another Brotherhood morals lecture.
Not at all. In fact, it's clear from Paladin Dance's report that you understand our core values. He feels you've become quite an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And,
that was easy.
Befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I've been an initiate for like 5 minutes. Jeez. Oh, I have to go with sarcastic, of course.
The Knight? What is this, the Dark Ages?
Judging from the state of the world, it wouldn't be a stretch to say we're living in that era again. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Alright, well, I guess I've got a room on board because I've got a personal storage container.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
Hello? Buttons, what do you think of all this mess?
Excuse me.
What do you need?
Your thoughts?
Random people are always asking me questions. I just don't get it.
Buttons, you're too adorable.
Your thoughts?
For someone who's constantly in fear of his life, I shoot pretty good. Don't you think?
As long as you're not pissing yourself.
Your thoughts?
See you eyeing the scar on my nose. Long story. Let's just say I still got the shovel.
Oh. Never
Nothing.
mind.
Never mind.
Okay
Let's
then.
go. Buttons, you are just too cute. Look at this. He's got a lot of booze up here. What's that? Salisbury steak. What? Buff out. Got more buff out up here? I need some drugs, baby. Ada, we're gonna need a disguise for you. Look, maybe just put a wig on her. I don't know, like a hoop skirt. She'll be fine. She'll fit right in.
Looks like we have a thruster in balance.
Who is talking? Okay, let's do this one level at a time. What was that? There we go. Oh, glass pitcher. Some handcuffs. Elder Maxon might like those.
Getting a 3-second pingback.
You can come by my room later.
Commonwealth as we flew in.
Secondary delta.
Pretty amazing, huh?
All wastelands
Ooh.
look the same. Rubble here, charred tree there, broken this, feral that. I'm not so sure this place is worth protecting.
Sure, the wasteland's no paradise, but did you see Diamond City? There's life in
He's
the
talking.
wasteland again. I think that's worth something.
Sounds like this is coming from over there. I don't know. Anyway, I need to keep looking around this level before I... Oh, there's the foredeck. Okay, I'm not going in there just yet. We gotta get anything left. No, nothing left in here. Bandage scissors and a crumpled up folder. Okay, I guess we gotta come down here.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Hull plating
Thank you.
integrity looks good. No need for adjustments.
God, I like their outfits. Look at all this. Look at... Jesus.
I believe you're
Can
needed
you
elsewhere
believe
right
synths are
We
replacing
can talk
humans with
later.
exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
Lady, you're looking pretty good there.
Hi. I don't know what the protocol is about having dogs on the Pridwin, so I'll just pretend I didn't see this.
Superstructure integrity.
Say ad
green.
Victorium to him.
Hull
He can
plating
do it.
stable.
I didn't even have to train him. Kels. Hello?
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now.
Oh, Jesus.
We can talk later.
Somebody left their drugs over here. Don't worry, I'll take good care of them. Alright, I guess it's time to go to the foredeck. Oh, wrong way. Who's...
Excuse me, Captain
Knight?
Kells?
Okay.
Please make it brief.
Sir, the Pridwin is secured to the airport's main tower, and we
We're
are at
getting a
station
3%
keeping
seat
status.
tilt.
All
Adjusting
sections
thrust
reporting green.
Eh.
Very good.
Oh, it's very noisy out here. Chalk! Delicious. Oh, it's nice out here. Look at how bright it is. God, I really need to see an optometrist. Oh, something's happening down there. Excuse me. What if I could build a tower at Sunshine Tidings that would give me this kind of a view? It'd take forever to get up, I'm sure. Okay, I guess that's not where I need to go. Did I miss a door somewhere? So this goes to the flight deck. Oh. Nope. Here? Is this it, Ada? Ada, you really have just been super still. You were shuffling around the entire time he was talking, and now you're just standing there like nothing's
Getting a bit of
happening.
a twitch on prop 3.
Oh.
Adjusting torque.
That's weird.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
Hello there.
Taking on a death claw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
The Commonwealth's a
Wow.
dangerous place. Make
I've
sure
done
you
it a
gear
couple
up
times.
before you head out.
God, everybody's talking.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of Lyons, his foolish ways.
Oh yeah, Lyons was the one in Fallout 3 who wanted to be nice to everybody and help out instead of just being all pissy brotherhood sitting off on their own. Stealing all the technology and hoarding it for themselves. Buttons, what are you... Oh, are you snooping? Buttons, you shifty boy. Whose room is this over here?
Hail, Knight.
Is this mine?
Hi.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Is this my room?
Only opens with a key.
Whose room is this? Oh, it's owned because it's got a bunch of owned crap in it. Look at all this stuff in here. Oh, it's Maxon's. Oh, he's got a bunch of cigars. He really likes to drink. Jeez, a man after my own heart. That.
Our vertibirds should give us the air support.
Yeah, whatever. That's great. God, there's so much going on now. Okay, I guess one deck at a time. Let's do the top deck first. There's a higher one, too.
Yeah, I get it. Just... what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing!
Talk me.
Right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure.
Scuttle. What kind of a word is scuttle?
God.
The only time I've heard scuttle is in the compound noun scuttlebutt, which just means drinking fountain.
Nothing to report right now, Knight. If
Okay,
Dumb and
well-
Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
Why do you have the same voice? That's another thing about Bethesda games that kind of bothers me. That everyone has the exact same voice. Does nobody own this stuff?
Got it.
Take those bottle caps.
Loctite.
Expert. Ooh, toothpaste! Finally, I can clean my teeth!
Hi. Carry food with you or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
Oh, don't worry, I've got lots of food. Somebody left all their bullets here. What's this? Outgoing mail? Mail to who? Man. Karen, I really miss you, baby. I hope you're safe out there. Remember to keep the doors locked at night, and the shotgun I gave you loaded at all times. Don't trust anyone unless you know them, and even then, keep an eye on everything they do. I don't know how long this tour will last, but I promise to come back safe. I love you. Oh. So this is all just flavor text, I'm sure. Opened with moving your king's pawn 2 spaces, eh? Smart move. Try to control the center of the board and free up the queen and one of your bishops. I bet you think I'm going to mirror your move, but guess what? I'm going to move my queen's pawn 2 spaces so I can teach you a little something called the French defense. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of this game. Oh, chess by mail. Jeez. It makes me think of, I think it was Civilization 2, and you could play it, like, turns by email. God, those games took for goddamn ever. Civilization already takes long enough as is. Okay, hey Mom, they're letting me send out a message before we initiate radio silence. I'm working with a pretty decent officer, a guy named Kells. He treats us well as long as we do what we're told. Working with the Brotherhood has been an amazing experience so far. It's nice to finally be making a difference in this messed up world. Gotta go now, Mom. Say hi to Daniel for me. So I thought the Brotherhood only, like, I don't want to say hires from within, but they, I guess, initiate from within. Like, children of Brotherhood become Brotherhood. Like, how often do they actually bring in outsiders? Other than, like, the main character of every game. Chalk up 2 more dead ferals. That makes a total of 17 since I've been out here. You wouldn't believe how easy they go down when you hit them with a laser rifle. It slices right through the ugly things like butter. When I get back from this tour, I'm gonna take you feral hunting. Trust me, you'll love it. For now, you'll have to stick to hunting the local mole rats with your zip gun. I hope this message gets to the right person. My name is Knight Bota, and I served with your son, Initiate Arlen. I'm sorry to inform you that Arlen was shot and killed during one of our field training operations. I wanted you to know that he died a brave death, saving the life of 3 other initiates in the process. There's nothing I can say that will soften the blow of losing a child, but I wanted you to know that it was an honor to fight at Arlen's side. You should be proud of the sacrifice he made for the sake of his country. I've sent his personal belongings back to the Citadel. You have my deepest condolences on your loss. Right. Why are all those letters just open? What kind of mail server just allows anyone to look inside? Is this drugs? Canned dog food! Oh man.
So you're the new knight I heard about? Glad to have you on the team.
Thanks. Are you the one playing chess? There's that cat. Dog meat, leave that cat alone. I wish I could have a cat, like, in the game. I mean, dog meat's great and all, but I want a cat. What is this?
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Pridwin in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff, but life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide
Where's
who
that
smells
cat?
worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
Don't get smart. You want to see the Brotherhood's greatest warship brought down by bugs?
All right. Just don't tell Ingram, okay?
Fine. But there's a reason food's not allowed near the instrumentation.
Missed the first half of that. Also, in case you didn't notice, that I guess that's my bed right down there. God, this place is so big. What are these things?
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears
There.
of the Brotherhood.
That should hold.
If you
Thank
see
you, sister.
or
You
hear
know,
anything
wouldn't have to worry
suspicious,
about them
it is
getting
your
out
duty
if they
to
weren't on
report
the
it
ship.
immediately.
Your concerns are
You live
noted,
in
Scribe.
enemy territory
Give Proctor
now.
Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow you.
Between life and death. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. At Victoria.
There's children on board.
At Victorium.
Dismissed.
Where are the children? Oh, there they are. See, like I said,
I don't know about Scribe Naraya. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much.
her little zoo. God, he's so dismissive. Maybe she likes animals.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Okay. Oh boy, what have we got? What's it? Scribe Naraya's terminal. Alright, what's gonna happen here? Personal notes. As we've been traveling towards the Commonwealth, I've been preparing my makeshift laboratory in the rear cargo hold of Pridwin. When we arrive, Quinlan says he'll be sending out several patrols with the express purpose of collecting viable field specimens. My job is to oversee the dissection and study of anything the patrols bring aboard. I've always agreed with the notion that the quickest way to learn your enemy's weakness is by examining them from the inside out. I hope I don't have to wait too terribly long to put that notion to the test. Quinlan's collection teams have already brought super mutant and synth specimens aboard. That's a little difficult to say. Synth specimens. I've collected a fair bit of data from their remains, but have yet to discover anything that will give our soldiers an advantage in the field. As far as the super mutant specimens go, they are quite different from the strains present in Capital Wasteland, so most of our anatomical records require updates, which takes time. And the synth specimens, they're a complete mystery. The models we've recovered are almost entirely mechanized, so I've been coordinating with Proctor Ingram since she's our resident robotics expert. I suppose it's only a matter of time before I have some answers. In the meantime, I'm going to begin working on a special project of my own design. I've brought several mole rat specimens aboard for my special project. I'm convinced the key to unlocking improved radiation resistance is in tenacious little creatures like these. If they've learned to adapt to the radiation blanketing the Commonwealth, with a little help, we can too. I know most of the crew thinks I'm crazy, but I'm certain that I'm on the right track. I just need so many viable blood samples as many viable blood samples as possible to make my theory a reality, which is difficult right now since Maxon has most of our team sweeping for technology. I'll see what I can do with my mole rat specimens, but I'm not so sure it will be enough. Ooh. While I'm pleased that you're settling into your new role as our medical examiner, I'm a bit dismayed that your attention appears to be focused on your own personal projects. The dissection and examination of the super mutant and synth corpses need to be your top priority. Don't make me regret placing you in charge of that laboratory, Naraya. I have plenty of other scribes waiting in line who are just itching for you to fail. Oh, great. Wow, Quinlan sounds like a ray of sunshine. Reese! Oh no. I'm sending the mole rats that you asked for on the next vertibird flight from the police station. I have no idea what you want them for. Those things bite and they crap all over the place. It was a pain in the ass to collect them alive, so you'd better have that case of whiskey you promised ready for the return flight after the pilot drops them off. As far as getting a Brahmin up there, you can forget it. I talked to the pilot, and he refuses to shove one of those disgusting things into his ship. I've been informed by several members of the crew that you're keeping several mole rat specimens in the laboratory area of the ship. While I can appreciate their value as biological specimens, I'm sure you understand that these creatures are filthy and emit an unpleasant odor in enclosed spaces such as our hull. I'll permit you to keep them if you can assure me that you'll have Proctor Ingram devise some type of ventilation system to help mitigate the smell. Try to remember that you're sharing a space where people have to eat and sleep, Scribe. I expect a full report by the end of the week. Okay, so they're working on mole rats, where the mole rat specimens are. Hey kid, what are you doing?
Squire.
When I'm old enough, I'm gonna become the Brotherhood's greatest paladin. Greater than Paladin Dance.
I think I installed a mod that gives the kids, like, decent outfits, because normally they just wear the same clothes. I don't know if the Brotherhood kids actually wore Brotherhood outfits, though. And I thought I installed one that also gives them distinctive faces, but I don't know. I might have had trouble with it after all.
Your life, brother.
The ends justify the means when it comes to freeing the Commonwealth.
God, I love the Mr. Gutsies.
Hi. Ad Victoriam, brother.
Oh, Ad Victoriam.
Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please don't touch anything. I refuse to be held responsible if you're injured.